Hey guys, my name is Malika and I'm gonna be talking about the Harlem Children's Initiative. I'm pretty sure everybody else is too. But yeah, the Harlem Children Initiative is also known as the Harlem Children's Zone. It is a privately funded nonprofit organization for children who are from low poverty communities and live in poverty-stricken homes. These children are in Harlem, New York. This organization has a system that they created in order to help the low-income families in the education and social services for the children. So in Harlem, the Children Initiative program, there was multiple community intervention components that incorporated in this program. So Jeffrey noticed that there was a social issue that was taking place in Harlem, and he created a plan to find ways to change it. He put time aside to research a number of Black kids that were in the area and how the education was completely different from those of the white students. Black students were less likely to attend college, I believe, due to the social status that they were in. Based on his own experiences, he was able to implement new styles of learning, such as different languages. He also paid for trips to Disneyland for the kids and gave the high school students $100 if they kept up their good grades. He made promises to the parents that their children would get the education that they needed in order for them to go off to college. In 2005, there was one child that believed that he was not going to go to college because there was words that he didn't know. But 5 years later, when he was in the 5th grade, he knew that he wanted to go to Stanford and be a CEO. His teaching style, his belief, the way that he gave everyone hope was the reason that this initiative was so successful. He made sure that he let everyone know this. This component affected the children by allowing them to see that there was hope in their future. They were able to know that if they worked hard and applied themselves, they could reach levels that they never thought of before. Stress was put on the parents of the children that were never picked to be a part of the school, but Jeffrey always had backup plans to ensure that the children were never left behind. Almost every person in the community supported the program. The teachers worked very hard to make sure that no child was left behind, because they knew if they did, it would be their fault because they were not applying all of Jeffrey's techniques. So it'd really be the teacher's fault and not the students. Even President Obama believed that the program would, how would the program be implemented in different states to help children in low-income neighborhoods? I believe that in the video that we were watching, President Obama said something about how can this program specifically be implemented in different states in order to help the other children that are in those low-income communities, people from I believe Chicago and California, just to see how it can affect them and help them. I also realized that in the video they were talking about how there were other places and other schools and everything that tried to do something similar as Jeffrey in their own respective ways. But personally, based off watching the video and doing a little more research on the way that he implemented his techniques, I personally think that if anyone is going to try to do this method and try to help the community of Black children excel and go to college, they should definitely do it the way that Jeffrey did. The steps and the precaution that he took to ensure that almost every child would be able to flourish and go off to college. He even said that this program is not successful to him until it's reached the thousands. So right now, well, at the time, people were thinking, oh, it's doing so well because certain students were already going off to college. But for him, it was just the beginning, because obviously we want more Black kids and Black children excelling at the same rate as other white children, because the white children do have it better. Like they said in the video, a 17-year-old Black child reading level was at the same as a 13-year-old white child, which is a 4-year gap, meaning that the white kid already has this advantage on top of the Black child. And Jeffrey's program and his teachings is able to better help the Black community, the Black parents, the Black kids, in order for them to flourish and continue their future. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.